Hello from Canino Rosso. It's Thursday night. I just want to show how heavily guarded I am. I mean, even though they're asleep, they're still very alert. I don't know if I told you, Mama is junkyard dog mean. What she used to do, and her groomer used to think it was so funny. She would command the room when she'd go in there. She'd be getting her little stuff done, and the other dogs were on the tables getting their stuff done. And he said she would look at each dog, try to get their attention, like look at them in their eyes. And if they looked back, she growled at them under her breath, like, and gave them a real dirty look, and then they put their heads down. But if they didn't look, she moved on to the next one. She is nuts, I'm telling you. And her daughter, Raven, is her double, even though she's not a long coat in looks, because she looks like her dad. I'll show some pictures of her dad in a future video. But she has her mother's personality. Whereas Breeze, she has her mother's looks when her mother was this age. Long, wavy, thick coat. But she has her dad's sweet personality. And Red has been to training, I think a total of 4 times. The first time, it was a lady, it was an older lady. She had trained President Reagan's dog. She had a farm out here, and sent him to board and train there. It was a 3-week training session, because what he was doing, we were going inside the vet's office, he was charging at other dogs and stuff like that, and we walking in there trying to pull him back like he was crazy, showing his teeth. So we said, no, we've got to send him to professional training. So he went there for 3 weeks. He became friends with a baby lamb. He loved the baby lamb. He did not like any of the other male dogs there. In fact, I think the trainer said he chewed all of their leashes off, because they were all tied up to something, and he went and he chewed each one of their leashes off. I guess as if to tell them, okay, you think you're bad, come on. I set you free. But yeah, he's a jerk. Each of the 3 trainings, I sent them to off-leash canine training for 2 weeks. He's got a video on there. I'll link it in a future video. Yeah, he's a jerk. And then he went to sit means sit. Everybody said, your dog, you're not going to change the personality. He is a jerk. In fact, the first trainer at the farm, said he reminded her of this good-looking jock that was just a jerk, like the high school guy, the real good-looking high school guy. Because Red was like really good-looking in his earlier days, but he was a jerk, So yeah, so I'm just chilling, Here I'm gonna do a little, I say maybe 3 to 5 minute segment on Juneteenth. I'm going to try to get that out here in the next hour. Just a couple slides and some thoughts. Okay, I just want to let you guys know that I love you. I am still praying for everybody. Please pray for me. And I am trusting and believing that my promise that God gave me is just days ahead. I am trusting and believing, even though I don't see anything in writing or nothing. I don't see anything visible. I haven't heard from anyone, but he told me in my spirit that he will make provision for me. And I know that he will. So once he does, I'm going to get on here and testify. And if I have enough bravery, because I carry the spirit of fear, so I've got to get delivered from that, I will actually do it live. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Say goodbye. You want to say goodbye, Raven? You want to say goodbye, Breeze? You say goodbye, huh? Let me back this up. You want to say goodbye, Missy? Okay, see you guys.